Okay, so welcome everyone to tonight's session. We are doing it a little bit differently tonight. I'm incorporating some different kinds of breath work, and to allow for optimal breath work in this particular style, I want to allow for your chest to be able to be moved in a free way. So in that way, I want you to be laying down on your back tonight. Normally, I'll just ask you to go wherever is comfortable in the bath, and if you are in the bath, that's absolutely fine. But if you're not in the bath, we're going to really optimize this. And what we're going to do is have a pillow or a very thin pillow underneath your head, but I'd actually rather you to have no pillow under your head if you can absolutely help it. If it's comfortable, no pillow. If you must have a pillow, a thin one. But by all means, if you don't find it comfortable, swap it back to a normal pillow. But this particular meditation, I'd like you to be with no pillow underneath your head. Okay, so more and more people are hopping on. We're just going to do a little bit of a run through on this type of breath work. Throughout this meditation tonight, I'm going to ask you to come back to 3 deep breaths. Now, they're not going to be the types of deep breaths that we have been doing in past meditations. Rather, it's going to be through the mouth for inhalation and out the mouth for your exhalation. Okay, but we're going to do 2 inhalations for every breath, and it's going to be like this. And then a long exhalation. So an inhale and then a long exhale. And when I ask you to do 3 deep breaths through the meditation, this is how I would like you to try for them to be. So don't worry if you can't do them, but I want you to really expand your rib cages when you're doing these deep breaths. So it's a double in breath. And then after the 3rd breath, throughout this meditation, when you come to that, you've done your 3 breaths like this, you just let your breath go back to its natural rhythm. You might find you'll just go into a really gentle, deep breathing pattern after that. You might find you'll just drop straight into your body in a lovely, beautiful way, but just let your breathing go back to normal, however it wants to be, and go back to breathing through the nose and out the nose as well. So just from time to time, I'm coming back to 3 deep breaths, and that is how we're going to do them tonight. Okay, so if you haven't already, pop yourself into a nice, comfortable position, laying down, ideally with no pillow underneath your head, and just gently now going to start to feel your breath entering through your nose, just breathing normally as you have honored yourself and your family by connecting into this meditation tonight. You have honored your heart, you have honored your mind and your body by taking the time to connect and to breathe. Just gently now, just be aware of the floor or the bed that is underneath you and the blanket that is on top of you. As you can feel your body relaxing more and more with each breath you take. You're doing really well now. You have done this many times before. And in a moment, I'll ask you to take 3 big inhalations. Just allow yourself to feel what it's like in your body as you do these. And as your breath comes back to a sense of natural breathing rhythm, I invite you now to breathe your awareness into your heart space, into your chest area. Allow your breath to fill your entire chest area with warmth. Feel your chest expanding with each natural breath you take. And check in now. What is your heart feeling as you breathe your awareness deeper and deeper into your heart? And I invite you to breathe the word kindness into your heart space. And check in with your heart what that means to you. It may feel warm. It may feel light. Does this word kindness have a color? Does it look like something in particular for you? Feel your body relaxing more and more as your awareness expands from your heart space, connecting now down into the belly as you breathe this word kindness and all that it represents for you into your belly, and you can feel that beautiful space that is entirely you, relaxing with each breath you take. It may have changed color. Does the picture look different? What does kindness look like when it's in your belly? How do you deeply connect to kindness, to what this represents to you. Is this you? And if it is, allow it to expand as you relax more and more with each breath you take. You can feel the expansion and the warmth now starting to go down from your belly back up to your heart space. And this time in your heart space, along with the word kindness, I invite you to breathe the word love into your heart space. Allow it to enter each fiber of your heart. What is love in this heart space of yours? What is it you truly need right now? Does this love for right now, does it have a color? Does it look like something in particular? Does it represent something? Whatever it is, it may even be a feeling. Allow it to expand in your heart, filling your entire chest area. You are love. You are kindness. With your next breath, I'd like you to breathe your awareness now up from your chest space and into your head and your mind, where all your thoughts start and creativity ignites. All ideas come in this beautiful space. Allow each breath to expand the entirety of your headspace, your face, the top of your head, the back of your head. As you breathe this awareness, you're also breathing in those words, love and kindness, and allowing them to connect and intertwine with the creativity that resides up in your head, the one that creates, comes up with ideas and how you can make this more in your life for right now. Allow the different ideas to come through. Observe them and then allow them to be letting go of, for you'll know the right idea will come. You'll know as you connect these words into that creativity that you are. Feel your head expanding with each breath you take. You are love. You are creativity and kindness. Going to do 3 of those big inhalations now. To feel that creativity expanding all through your head as each breath you take. Breathing with me. Allowing your breath to come back to a natural rhythm now, as you can feel the creativity swirling around. And with this awareness, I'd like to breathe your awareness now back into your heart space. Breathing that creativity, bring all that connected up with love and kindness back into your heart, and allow your heart to connect into this, into the creativity. Allow your heart to breathe in compassion, for your heart does this truly well, for you are compassion. You are kindness, love. Allow your heart to truly connect with the ideas that if you breathed back into your heart space, the awareness, as you can feel yourself aligning with your head and your heart are now on the same page. It may be a feeling or a knowing. You may see something that makes absolute sense. Keep breathing that in. Allow it to expand in your chest area. And with your next breath now, I invite you to breathe all this awareness, the connection of your head and your heart now, down deep into your belly, down into the space of that deep, deep knowing of who you are. Allowing all those ideas and feelings to be breathed deeper and deeper into your belly as you connect to to these, ask yourself, are these ideas you or not you? And what is it that you need to make this happen? That deep knowing of who you are also knows the boundaries that is needed. They are deeply important. What boundaries do you need right now? This may be a different feeling deep in this belly space to what you have been feeling in your heart and head, and that's okay. Keep leaning into it, keep breathing into it as we become more and more aligned with who you are. Love and kindness and creativity and compassion. You connect deep into yourself, who you truly are. I want you now, I invite you, you're doing really well. I invite you to breathe the word courage deep into your belly space, because you are also courage, where you can take action on those beautiful ideas that were creatively expanding in your headspace and loved by your heart. What is it that you need to step forward with courage? What is it you need to let go of? What is it that you need to embrace? You're doing really well now, and your body is more relaxed than it ever has been before. You are courage. This is how you get things done. You are compassion and kindness and love. Keeping your awareness in your belly now, we are going to do 3 deep breaths. And breathe with me. You're doing really well now, allowing your breath to come back to its natural rhythm. and your awareness deep into your belly. I invite you to breathe this awareness now back up into your heart space. And now back up into your head. And now down back into your heart. And back into your belly. Imagine that there is a figure eight, a flow happening, the infinity sign, and your heart is at the center of this infinity sign, and you can feel your awareness flowing up and back into the heart and down into the belly, circling back into the heart, to the head. As if your entire self is now completely aligning your head, your heart, and your belly. All your intuitions and thoughts and feelings all on the same page. And feel the expansion through your entire torso and heart space and head, completely expanding now down into your arms, your legs, down into the tips of your fingers and toes. Feel those expansions occurring beyond your skin as you relax more and more into who you are as you expand. I want you to imagine that this expansion is now going up and out of your head, up to the top through your crown chakra, and up, way above your ceiling, beyond the roof of your house, and into the sky, where there is like a web, a grid into the sky, connecting to everybody else on this planet. As you breathe, and with each exhalation, I want you to breathe and imagine that love, the love that you have breathed in tonight, the kindness that you have breathed in, the compassion is expanding up through this crown chakra and into the grid that's at the sky, connecting to every other person onto this planet. You are compassion and love and kindness, connecting into all there is. love, and compassion. This is who you are. You're doing really well now. Just gently now bring that awareness coming back up from the sky, down, back, past your ceiling, back into the room, back down, back into your chakras, back into your body. You can breathe your awareness deep into your heart space, your belly, your entire body. And know that at any time you can connect into this feeling. And in a moment now, you're going to come back to the space and take a few moments to really honor what you experienced tonight. If there was any visions, any feelings, any words, any ideas, write them down. I'm going to do 3 more deep inhalations, breathing with me. Fabulous. Start to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Coming back to this space when you're ready, gently opening your eyes and rolling over onto one side, placing your knees up a little bit higher to your chest. I invite you now just to take a few moments to stay in this position. I'm going to log off in a moment, but I want you to know I'm still holding space, for you are holding space for yourself tonight. I want you to give those few moments to honor what you have gone through tonight with your heart, the power of your belly, the intuition that is deeply locked in there, and the creativity that is you. You've done really well tonight. Thank you for joining us. And we'll see you next week.